Getting a nod from my lead counsel.
Very well, 20 minutes on your time.
Madam Witness, yes. Back to the question of Virginia Kawira's removal from office.
Yes.
You are aware that upon her removal or revocation of her employment, she went to court, right?
Yes.
So there is a matter that is active in court even as we stand before Senate, right?
Yes.
That matter is yet to be heard.
Yes.
So should the senators then proceed and find that the governor violated by removing or rather revoking the appointment, would that not in any way affect the judgment that is pending before court? It would.
It would not. It would not. Simply because our contention is not on the dispute between the employee and the employer that is in court. Our contention, according to the motion, our contention about our violations is usurpation of the powers of the County Assembly of Meru, contrary to sections.
And
yes.
What is the dispute before court? How is it different from what the Senate is invited to listen to today? Isn't it the same question of the governor usurping the role and illegally revoking? Isn't that the case that Virginia has brought before the courts?
Virginia is contesting a dismissal, and this motion is contesting the usurpation of the powers of the County Assembly.
The charges you brought before Senate are illegally revoking. Isn't that removing her from office, dismissing her from office, terminating her employment?
Yes, without a vote of not less than 75% of all members of the County Assembly.
Isn't that the same dispute before a court of law, a competent court of law?
The court of law, the contest in the court of law is a dispute between an employee and the employer. This dispute,
you've answered the question.
Yes.
Who are the parties in that case? The governor is a party in that case, isn't it?
The governor and Madam Virginia Kawira.
The governor is a party?
Yes.
And the governor is still a party in these proceedings?
Yes.
Thank you. Let us proceed to the issue of illegally dismissing Dr. Ntoiti, Paul Mwaki, and others. I want you to go straight to your impeachment motion now and read the charges.
Yes.
Very quickly. Read the specific charge.
The specific charge reads illegally dismissing Dr. Ntoiti, CEO of the County Revenue Board, Paul Mwaki, CEO of Rika Board, Kenneth Mbae, Managing Director of Meru Microfinance Corporation, and Joseph Kidhure Mberia, CEO MEWAS, in usurpation of the powers of the appointing authorities.
I think you can stop there.
Yes.
Can we go to the motion that was brought before Senate last year? And I'm looking at volume 2 of the governor's supplementary list of documents at page 90. Can you read specifically?
I don't.
Page 19, page 90 rather.
I do not have it.
You can borrow mine. Page 90. That is the motion that was brought before Senate last year in November, isn't it? Isn't it, Madam
Yes.
Witness?
Yes.
Can you read the last charge that appears at the bottom of that page?
On, sending Dr. Ntoiti, CEO of the County Revenue Board, Paul Mwaki, CEO of Rika Board, Kenneth Mbae, Managing Director of Meru Microfinance Corporation, and Joseph Kidhure Mbae, CEO MEWAS, on indefinite compulsory leave with full salary and benefits in the usurpation of the powers of the appointing authority.
Thank you. What was the Senate's findings in respect to that charge that was brought last year? What was the finding of the Senate?
Legal counsel, if I may interrupt, please stop the time. Just to inform the legal team of the County Assembly that the witnesses that were summoned by the Senate are here and they're available. Do you wish to reconsider your utilization of the 1 hour?
Mr. Speaker, sir, with utmost respect to the House, it's our humble prayer that, noting the content that the witnesses will be submitting on, that perhaps the House may find it in its favor to expand our time with only perhaps 30 minutes. And I understand that the senators have been sitting here, they have other commitments, they sit in other committees. We understand and appreciate their work that they do. But again, we also have a case to deal with, Mr. Speaker, sir. So we shall try to work within the 1 hour. If the circumstances do not permit, we'll still come and seek leave to have the same expanded.
Before we go into the discussion of the time allocated to you, in terms of calling your witnesses, are you still going to call 3 witnesses?
We may abandon 2 of the first early witnesses, call one Wayne Kawira. We'll call 2 of the witnesses in the first list, and then we shall go to the witnesses who have been summoned. We shall forfeit 1 witness in the first earlier list.
So you'll still be calling only 2 witnesses?
We'll call 4 witnesses.
4 witnesses?
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
How will you do that in 1 hour?
Mr. Speaker, as we close, we'll also take considerations and look at the evidence and their statements. We'll still come back with you. Perhaps you might only have to take 2. Let me just consider their statements.
Okay, while you think about it, and taking into consideration that you used 3 hours on 1 witness, I will still stick on the 1 hour allocated to you, and you will let us know which witnesses you'll be calling within that 1 hour.
We are greatly guided by your wisdom, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Very well. We may continue.
Thank you. May I know how many more minutes I have, Mr. Speaker, sir, for me to be able to structure my questioning?
Legal Counsel, you have 12 minutes remaining.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Before you proceed, what is your point of honor, Senator Boni Kalwale?
Mr. Speaker, I'm very disturbed. I appreciate you have guided the House on the application by the Council of the Assemblies for more time. Mr. Speaker, I want to appeal to you. We want to deal with the issue of Meru conclusively. And if, Mr. Speaker, due to Standing Order number 1, you can kindly allow all the witnesses of the County Assembly to come, I want us to deal with this issue of Meru once and for all, Mr. Speaker. If you give them 1 extra hour, we shall not die. We'll be here. We want to hear the truth. We can't stand the lies that are coming in this House all the time, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I thank you.
Thank you. What is your point of order, Mandago?
Order 105. Did I hear the senator for Kakamega say he's not standing the lies? What evidence does he have to adduce to this House that what we are listening to are lies? Can he provide and table in the House?
Gloria, what's your point of order? And that's the last point of order.
Mr. Speaker, we've been sitting here long, and I just want to appeal to you as you consider Senator Halwale's request. Mr. Speaker, I don't think that all of us sitting here can wait until all 5 or 6 witnesses are done for us to come back and seek clarifications from the first witness, Mr. Speaker. Because as per what has been scheduled, the clarifications have been put at the end. So, Mr. Speaker, that means that even the Honorable MCO seated has to wait till the very end, because we have some clarifications which we can only seek after all the witnesses, Mr. Speaker. If you can allow, because we are now putting our request, Mr. Speaker, that for every witness, even if you will guide with 15 minutes or 10 minutes, that we seek the clarifications and we are done with the witness, and then the witness can proceed to go. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Embu, I said very clearly, Gloria was the last point of order. So let me make a ruling on this issue. Senator Boni Khalwale, as much as I appreciate your concern, and I'll let slide your use of words, it could have been just a slip of the tongue. As much as we want to get to the bottom of this, we also have to deal with the matter of time management. The ruling by the Speaker was very clear when he set down the rules and procedure of this sitting. We don't want to find ourselves sitting here up to ungodly hours because we were not able to manage our time properly. So my concern is to manage the time. And we shall, if we see fit to increase any more time, we shall make that decision at the time when it arises. Honorable Senators, I think we shall proceed as agreed. I think this legal counsel, you still have 12 minutes. Please proceed and conclude.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Madam Witness, you have accused the governor of failing to implement the Assembly's recommendations. Straight away, I want you to look at your documents and show me evidence where the governor was specifically called upon and communicated to act on those implementations. The letter you have adduced, is it addressed to the governor? A very specific question. Is it addressed to the governor? Can we go to page 144 of your bundle of documents, volume 1? Have you found it?
Yes, I found it.
Is that letter addressed to the governor? Yes or no? What is the date? What is the date of the letter? It's a yes or no question. We have no time.
14th December 2023.
That letter is not addressed to the governor, is it?
It is not.
That letter is not copied to the governor, is it?
It is not.
So there is no evidence of any communication direct from the Assembly to the governor. Is there any? Yes or no?
Yes, it is there.
Where is evidence of the county assembly writing to the governor specifically, not to any other person?
The county assembly communicates to the governor through the county secretary. That one I can confirm.
Is that letter addressed to the county secretary?
It is. If the letter is addressed, I want to explain. This is a petition.
Please, we have no time for explanation.
For clarity purposes.
The answer I'm looking for, Madam Witness.
Honorable Chair, protect me.
I have no time. I have no time. I have a right to ask for a yes or no answer.
Witness.
Yes.
Please answer the question as asked by the legal counsel.
That letter is not addressed to the county secretary, is it?
It is not.
It is not addressed to the governor, is it?
It is not.
It is not copied to the governor, is it?
It is not.
The chief of staff was subject of the recommendation, isn't it?
Yes.
It is for that reason that is copied. The county secretary was subject of the recommendation. It is for that reason that he's copied. And so are so many other people who are involved in the process. Isn't that the position?
No.
Was there any follow-up with the governor as to why she has not acted on the recommendations? There is no other letter specific to the governor.
There is no follow-up.
So if the letter was addressed to the person who is supposed to be removed, do you think it was logical for you to expect that they would forward to the boss for acting?
I can't confirm.
Thank you. Let us go to the issue of illegally dismissing Dr. Ntoiti, Mwaki and others. And you had just read pages, you had just read
Yes.
the previous motion and compared it to the current motion.
Yes, I didn't read, but I've seen it.
So when you came to Senate last year and you said you were part of that motion,
Yes.
you did not accuse the governor of dismissing. You accused the governor of doing what?
Compulsory leave.
Compulsory leave.
Yes.
That is what you told Senate.
Yes.
Did the governor subsequently dismiss these individuals? First of all, confirm they are the same individuals we are talking about.
Yes.
Is there any other action taken by the governor after we left Senate in respect to those individuals?
The compulsory leave.
Is there any other action subsequent to us coming to Senate that was taken by the governor? Yes or no?
I'm not aware.
The governor has not done anything else in respect to those individuals apart from what had transpired previously, isn't it?
I'm not aware.
So the course of action had transpired by the time you were in Senate last time.
Yes.
And what was Senate's resolution in respect to that matter? The Senate found that the governor was not guilty, isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you. Let us go to the last issue of a bloated workforce. I want you to read the first 5 names and the last 5 names of the list you have attached in your current motion of impeachment, where the governor you are alleging has employed a bloated workforce. That, go to volume 2 of your document at page 164. First 5 names and the last 5 names. First of all, confirm, how many people are we talking about in that list? 111, am I right?
11, yes.
111.
Yes.
First 5 names, last 5 names.
Yes.
First 5 names, kindly.
I read them.
Yes, read them.
The first name is Gitonga Harrison Katogo.
Second name.
Rinda Ngaki Kiome.
Third name.
Lawrence Mutweri Mboroki.
Fourth name.
Gideon Kimathi.
Fifth name.
Mutuma Irari Mugambi.
Let's go to the last 5 names. Last 5 names. Page
171.
Read the last 5 names.
The last 5
I could make you read the entire list, but for the demonstration of my point, let's just
Kamal Bundi Emed.
Yes.
Number 111.
Yes.
Hassan Kaimeni, number 110.
Yes.
109 is Francis Mutembei Mwirigi. 108 is Martin Kaimeni Kinoti.
Thank you.
Yes.
Proceed. Turn to our volume 2 at page 140. Confirm that is the list that you supplied Senate last year in respect to the same charge. 140 of volume 2 of the governor's response. First 5 names, last 5 names. And we are talking about how many individuals in that list that you brought last year. A motion that you had participated in. 111, am I right?
Yes.
First 5 names. It's at page 140 of volume 2 of the governor's response. First 5 names.
Gitonga Harrison Gatogo.
The same individual that appears in the other list, number 1. Number 2. It is, you do not have to flip the page. It's the same place you're reading.
Yes.
Second name.
Jusan Kaimeni.
140, Honorable Senator, of the governor's response. Volume 2 of the governor's response at page 140. 140.
140. Yes, I've confirmed. They are the same.
They are the same names,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Do I make you read?
5 names.
Do I make you read the entire list, or you can confirm that they are the same names? You can confirm that it is the same list of 111 individuals.
Yes.
That you brought to Senate last year.
Yes.
Madam Witness, when you tell senators to add you time, surely, to argue your case, don't you think you're taking senators for a ride when you bring the same charge you brought last year, and that charge was dismissed? Don't you think you have no respect for the senators? It's a question I'm posing to you. Kindly answer.
No.
You confirm it's the same charge, same list?
The violation is the same.
The same list?
Yes.
What was the senator's verdict last year in respect to that same charge?
The same.
What was the Senate's verdict in respect to the list you brought before it last year, accusing the governor of employing or of having a bloated workforce? What was Senator's verdict? We sat here for hours. What was Senate's verdict?
The senator's verdict was it was not substantiated.
There was no substantial.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you were seen in that video then saying that we will bring 6 or 7 impeachment motions, doesn't that confirm malice on your part when you keep on bringing same issues before senators for arbitration?
It doesn't.
How so?
It doesn't.
Finally, let me bring up the issue of the death of Sniper. You have accused the governor of gross misconduct for stating that there was more than 86 million that was collected through a specific pay bill.
Yes.
I want us to watch that clip where the governor is allegedly stating that 86 million was raised. It is in the County Assembly's videos. Or rather, maybe I should ask you directly. What is the evidence that you brought before Senate? It is your evidence.
I brought a bank statement.
No, I want you to show senators where the governor alleged that 86 million had been raised. Where is that evidence?
In the video.
What video?
The video that we presented.
The number of the video, we want to play it now. 1B, can we watch 1B? One B.
Fungina bu atongeria baba ko barathiuronkaga na mwiri jwa sniper bari biashara ene na isiasa ene bari gategate mbese ile bothite monka nande
Legal counsel, can you stop that clip? Where is the translator? We need the translator.
We can also have the time frozen for just
let's stop the time and
to allow. Yes.
Sergeant at Arms, please get the translator. Speaker.
The interpreter, we can have the clip now played.
Play the video.
Fungina bu atongeria baba ko barathiuronkaga na mwiri.
My names are Gitonga Kabori from KBC, Mwago FM. Mheshimiwa Speaker na waheshimiwa katika bunge la Seneti, naomba turundie ndiposa nianze.
Fungina bu atongeria baba ko barathiuronkaga na mwiri.
Lingine nalo lenye niko nalo na kwa viongozi wenye walikuwa nasungusha ule mwili
jwa sniper
wa sniper
bari biashara ene na isiasa ene bari
wale walikuwa kwenye biashara katikati. Pesa yenye wamekusanya hadi wa leo ni zaidi ya milioni 86. Tunataka huyo bibi wa sniper ajengewe nyumba ya ghorofa. Tunataka mke wake sniper anunuliwe gari aina ya Prado.
We can stop there. We can stop there. The governor, Madam Witness.
Yes.
The governor has not, you have accused her of saying that 86 million was raised through a specific pay bill. The governor has not mentioned the pay bill, has she? In that video, she has not, isn't it?
The video is not complete.
But you had an opportunity to watch it, which we do not have. Has the governor anywhere mentioned the pay bill? Yes or no? We will still have a chance to play it. I just wanted to go on record. Did she mention the specific pay bill and account?
She did not specific in that video that has been played, but the whole video will.
But you have also not, that is your video, correct? That is your video, it's your evidence. It is my video, but I believe it is not complete. It is, the video goes on, the video
Counsel.
goes on.
Yes.
Counsel, your time is up.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 5 minutes for just conclude on this
That's
issue.
just an
Witness,
abstract of the video.
Witness, one moment.
Yes.
Counsel, your time is up.
Mr. Speaker, I beg for just 5 minutes to conclude on this line of code. 5 minutes, I promise.
No, I can allow you to just conclude on your questioning.
Thank
and then you stop there.
Madam Witness, apart from that pay bill, there were funds raised through other modes, isn't it? You have seen a Facebook post contained at page 168 of our volume 1B. Does
Yes.
it provide for a different pay bill and a different account?
I can confirm.
Have you looked at it and confirmed that those accounts are different?
I can confirm that the pay.
It's a simple question.
No.
Have you confirmed that there is a different account annexed at page 168?
It is not a different account.
It is your evidence, it is the same account.
It is not the same.
It is not the same account.
It is not the same. I'm saying the.
Is it the same account or not the same
From
account?
your evidence, from in your defense, the WhatsApp or whatever, it is the same account as the one as produced. They are not two accounts.
So you confirm if senators look at page 168,
Yes.
the account therein
Yes.
is the same as the one you have provided in evidence.
Yes.
We will leave that for us.
Yes. I confirm.
There was also
Thank you.
cash that was.
Counsel, I'll have to stop you there. You had one last question.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
You're welcome. I think we can.
Honorable Chair, just a clarification.
Okay, wait.
The counsel is already off.
Wait.
I don't think, witness, you can make a clarification.
Okay.
Mr. Speaker, sir, the next part will be taken by Mr. Murioki and Mr. Mwangi for examination. But before they do so, kindly confirm.
Counsel, let me guide you there. As you start, know that your 1 hour starts when you start speaking.
Obliged. We'll only take about 7 minutes in this session.
It's up to you how many minutes you're going to take, but just know that your time has started.
Kindly confirm that the use of the term business refers to the functions of the county assembly.
I confirm.
Kindly confirm that this house has a committee called the House Business Committee.
I confirm.
And that the term use of the word business is not in the normal terms as Council Mutuma may want to appear, that this is a transactional aspect.
Absolutely true.
Further confirm that you have not drawn any financial benefits from this process.
I have not.
And that the auditor report that was shown to you is indicated as part and parcel of the business of the functions of the county.
Yes, I confirm.
And that is within the functions of the county, that impeachment is one of the functions of the county.
Indeed, yes? It is.
Thank you. Council Murioki.
Thank you. Before, yes, Council.
Mr. Speaker, I had an objection. The challenge is that in normal processes, I would have my own speaker to raise my objection, microphone, but now I don't. Council has asked questions that don't pass for re-examination questions. All of them, Council has been suggesting answers to the witness, and seeking the witness confirms those answers. That is the height of a failure of a trial process, at least as we are trained and as we know it. That has already gone on record. I don't know what the Senate will do about it, but moving forward, I plead that you ask Council to stick true to the rules of examination of their own witness, which can't be in the form of suggesting answers to the witness and having the witness confirm those answers.
Thank you very much, Council. That is well noted. And I will advise Council not to coach or guide the witnesses as we go forward. And it's for the senators to decide on their own on how they will take that
I am well
question.
guided. I rephrase those questions. When you speak about business in your video, what exactly did you mean?
I meant that in the county assembly, we usually have a Honda paper, and it denotes the Honda of business. And I meant our oversight role is supreme, and we shall continue with it.
Is the use of the term business a parliamentary term?
In terms of orderliness of Honda of business.
Did the county assembly or any person who support the motion draw any financial benefit from the process?
I'm not aware of any.
Have you drawn any benefit yourself?
I can confirm none.
Finally, as I yield to my colleagues, you are led evidence that the Auditor General has noted that the two impeachment motions were indicated as having attracted financial obligations on the part of the county assembly, yes?
Yes. It's a function of the county assembly of Meru.
Thank you. I yield to Mr. Kenya, Mr. Muriuki.
Mr. Speaker, sir, honorable senators, my name is Eric Muriuki. I will take about 4 or 5 minutes to re-examine this witness, then I shall yield to my learned colleagues. Madam Witness,
yes.
Did you prepare the minutes for the public participation?
The minutes for public participation were prepared by the county staff, the county assembly staff. Indeed, that was a function of the county assembly. It was carried out by the county assembly of Meru and not
Thank
I.
you. And are you a handwriting expert?
I am not.
Now, why did you find it necessary to spend the night at the assembly on the eve of moving the motion?
Because of the security threats.
Why did you attribute the torching of the assembly to the supporters of the governor?
Because I sent there's a staff who threatened that they are going to Kuchoma, and we felt very threatened.
Thank you very much. You are asked whether you have taken steps personally to have this person arrested. Are you an investigator?
I am not.
Who is supposed to investigate and take the appropriate steps?
The relevant bodies that are charged with the mandate of investigating.
Is this house investigating the issue of attempted arson on your home?
No.
What is it investigating?
It is investigating gross violations of the Constitution and other laws and other grounds that have arranged that the governor of Meru has violated.
Why did it become necessary for you to play the video on the cows that died in that village?
I played that video because the governor's defense gave an abstract or a small abstract of that video, and which was meant to mislead this house. So I played that clip to give the constitutional issues or the oversight issues I was raising during that media interview.
Thank you very much. Now, how are the videos that were played here for you an answer to count 1 on violation of the Constitution and other laws by the governor?
None.
How are those videos a response to the allegation on illegally dismissing CPA Virginia Kawira?
None.
How are those videos an answer to the allegation on refusing to implement recommendations of the Assembly?
There is none.
How are they an answer to the allegation on abuse of office?
None of them.
Are you aware of the provisions of the County Government Act, Section 33(8)?
Yes.
What does it say? Section 33(8) of the County Government Act.
The county?
County Governments Act, Section 33(8). Section 33, subsection 8. Please, kindly counsel assist with retrieving the section. Okay, as that section is being retrieved, Madam Witness, let them help you to retrieve the section. Just listen to my question.
Yes.
Does Article 229(8) stop you or any other member of the Assembly from moving an impeachment motion against the governor?
It doesn't.
Does the Assembly sit as an appellate chamber for the findings of the Auditor General?
No.
What is your specific complaint as regards the illegal revocation of CPA Virginia Kawira's appointment?
My specific complaint is that the revocation of Virginia Kawira was done without a vote of not less than 75% of all the members of the County Assembly.